My name is Bob McClendon. I can't tell you that or I'd have to kill you. Well, the last 25 years I lived in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida. Prior to that I was from Oklahoma City, so I moved back here 3 years ago. My wife's grandkids. She moved to Florida 25 years ago for me, and I was in a rock and roll band, and when it broke up, I told her, well, if we're ever going back to the city, now's the time to do it. So we did. I've been in band since junior high school, so I've always been in some kind of band for years. Well, in most bands I played bass guitar. Not really. I grew up with a hammer in my hand. My mother had pictures of me in diapers carrying wood around. My dad's had some apartments in Indiana, and that's where we spent our summers, was remodeling those apartments from the time I was in diapers till we moved to Oklahoma. So I've always been building. I really can't remember when I actually started. So my wife went to work for the gentleman across the street who was the supplier of the wood for Urban Farmhouse, and she was his secretary. And when he found out that I did warehousing, which is what I used to do in Florida when my band wasn't playing, they said, Jason needs some help with warehousing. So he brought me, asked me to come up here and see if I was interested, and I went and talked to Jason. And at that time we were only in the one building, Building A, and everything was crammed in there. The upstairs was half showroom, half warehouse, and it was stacked on top of each other. And I looked at the place and I said, you have no room this way, you have no choice but to go this way. I said, you have to go up, you're going to have to put racks in here. They found out I could build things, and I was fairly good at it. Started with one wall. He said, can you wood this wall up with barn wood? And of course, barn wood is different colors, and I had a red board up there. And Jason comes up and he goes, it looks really good, but what's that red board? And I said, you told me just to stick barn wood up there. I said, there was red barn wood there. I stuck it up there. He goes, okay, we'll do this wall over here. I did the next wall, and of course, a couple red boards wound up on that. He came up and he goes, what's with the red boards? I said, you told me barn wood. So we move on to the next wall, and he says, this wall, but no more red. Well, what I do is I don't build furniture here. I build the places they show furniture. I do special projects. That was all. It was a brand new building. We went into it and made it look like Urban Farmhouse, and then they can come in and sell their furniture. That's the bottom line. I mean, what I do doesn't really make money, but it makes what we build show good. I'm proud of a lot of things we did here. We've built some. It's not just me. I have a crew that runs with me. So, and what Jason and Jeremy tell me they want, I'll take it and expound upon that, and what you see is what we wind up with. So. Well, with Jeremy, you never know what she's going to want, but she always wants it right now. I get texts from her in the middle of the night saying, look at this, Bob, can we build it? And then it's up to me to figure out how to build it and where to build it. And so yeah, all of them are pretty crazy. I like just going into old places and redoing them. In fact, we've been working on the farmhouse, getting it ready, and that farmhouse is a cool house. But I've always done that. I like things that are different, and I don't like to be a mold. So yeah, I'd probably build something like nobody's ever done before. There's a door downstairs that every time everybody sees it, they go, this is the coolest door. I said, yeah, I'll just put my little touch on it. Has red board in it too, by the way. So.